On the edge of the Warri River, in a small Itsekiri fishing village called Utonila, there lived an old fisherman named Oritsegbemi. He had spent his entire life casting nets into the waters, singing songs to the spirits of the river, honoring the gods of his ancestors. His canoe was old and worn, just like him, but his hands were still steady, and his heart still held the wisdom of the sea. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and red, Oritsegbemi sat by the riverbank, staring at the gentle waves. He had no sons to pass his craft to, and his wife had long joined their ancestors. The village children loved to gather around him, listening to his stories of Olokun, the goddess of the sea, and Oritse, the great spirit who protected fishermen. That night, as he prepared his net, he looks up at the sky and whispered a wish. Olokun, great mother of the sea and of the deep, let me cast one last net before I go. Let my final catch be worthy of my name. With that, he pushed his canoe into the water and paddled far beyond the usual fishing grounds. The river was calm, and the moon shone brightly, illuminating the waves like silver. He cast his net, murmuring the ancient Itsekiri chants his father had taught him. For a long time, nothing happened. Then suddenly the canoe rocked violently. The net had caught something massive. Oritsegbemi held on tightly, his heart pounding. With all the strength left in his aging body, he pulled, and then silence. As he peered over the edge, he gasped. In the net was no ordinary fish. It was a shimmering golden creature with eyes as deep as the ocean. It did not thrash or struggle, but instead looked at him with something that felt like understanding. Oritsegbemi, a voice echoed in his mind. You have honored the river all your life. Tonight I grant you a choice. You may take me ashore and receive endless wealth, or you may let me go and receive a blessing beyond gold. The old fisherman's hands trembled. He thought of the village, of the hungry children, of the struggles of his people. But then he thought of the river, of the gods, and of the legacy he wished to leave behind. With a deep breath, he reached down and gently freed the golden fish from the net. It flicked its tail, causing ripples to spread across the water. As it disappeared into the depths, Oritsegbemi felt the warmth fill his chest. The next morning, the village awoke to find the river overflowing with fish, more than they had ever seen. Oritsegbemi's name was praised, his legend secured, and though he passed on peacefully that very night, his spirit was said to live on in the river, washing over the fishermen of Utonila. And so, the old fisherman's last wish had been granted, not in gold, but in the eternal blessing of his people.